Hello, beautiful people. My name is Yola, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. By the title, in today's video, I will be talking about questioning everything. One thing that I've learned is that the world is abundant and limitless. When I was a child, I had so many questions about everything. And anything that I didn't understand, I would create the answers to. Yes, I was that child. I'd simply make up the answer from the top of my head. There are many times where my mom would ask me a question and I would just create an answer. Of course, she would laugh at the answer that I gave, and at some point I was taught that I should just ask so that she could inform me of the correct answer to what was being asked. So I listened. Now, as an adult, I'm seeking answers on my own for what is true to me. I never believed some of the things that my mom told me, and I always enjoyed when I find other answers, right? It's like when my mom would say, like, this is it, like this is the final answer, and I would find another answer, then I would be like, well, you said that this was the only way, but here's another way. I was raised in a household with professors, educated Black women who hold themselves in high regard, as they should. But they are also human beings, meaning that they don't know everything. And in the same way that they have the ability to learn, I also have the ability to learn. I don't remember the exact point that I stopped asking questions and I just started to listen to the answers that I was given. Maybe it was after I had caused some major trouble, because I'd rather test the waters than listen to what I was told. I recall sitting with myself in my bedroom, telling myself how I'll be a good girl and how I'll finally listen to what I'm told because it'll make everything easier for me and those around me. What do I know? I would tell myself. I'm just a kid. The truth is, I hated a lot of the answers that I got to the questions that I would ask. I never really felt like the answers were for me or what I would do or what I truly wanted, which is why I always wanted to grow up so I could one day find out for myself. I moved out at 21, 1 month before my 22nd birthday. I told no one of my plans and informed them the day before I moved. My mom was upset as she had felt as though I didn't utilize her knowledge, as I had made the decision to pick out my apartment on my own and I signed the lease on my own. I didn't know how her input would have helped, and I can't go back to find out. I'd known that I had asked enough questions and that I had made a good, sound decision for myself. I learned so much in my first apartment that I could only learn through experiencing it. Yeah, sure, some of the things she could have told me about, but the rest of it I would have had to learn on my own anyways. You know how they say that a mom knows best? Well, I've always wanted to know if that was really true. I'm sure that I've insulted my mother's intelligence on countless occasions, as I've always questioned the knowledge that she's amassed. Like, are you sure you know what you're talking about? Where's the evidence and the proof? I've sat through countless lectures of her stating the life that she's lived, how she's learned a lot of things through her experience, from other people, her schooling, books she's read, etc. At some point, she was so fed up with me that she simply asked me to trust her. And trust that she's sharing what she can with me because she wants to protect me and she loves me. At 23, I started to grab the steering wheel of my own life. I was tired of feeling like I was being led astray. And I was tired of feeling like I wanted more, but feeling as though someone was putting a cap on my own capabilities because they believed that they knew more than me. But life is not about who knows more. It's about who does more to grow and become more. Regardless of the amount of knowledge that you've amassed, there will always be more. Those who convince themselves that they know it all become stagnant at some point as they plateau because they aren't actively open to new information, new ways of doing things, and the limitless amount of more that's available. On many occasions, I've been told how naive I am for believing in different ways of operating so that you can change yourself, your life, and the life of others. I've been shown so many different ways that we can operate in this life that I knew that another way to whatever I was being told was possible. At 23, I started to ask, why not me? Right? Because I was constantly being told what things were, as if it was just black and white, like this is the limit and it just is what it is. But I'm like, I want to go beyond that, and why can't I? Right? And the truth is I could. I just had to decide that for myself. I was always made to feel as though luxury is only for those born into it. Yet as an upper middle class individual, I enjoyed quite a few luxury. So I started to wonder, why couldn't I have more than this? Right? Who said that I couldn't take a different path from my family? Who said that I couldn't have everything that I want? Was it someone who had everything that they wanted out of life? And was I really gonna listen to them and throw the towel in before even trying to make sure that whatever they tried to make me believe to be true was actually true? I was born inquisitive for a reason. I'm a part of a generation who are questioning how things have always been. Like, why has it always been? And if I don't want it to be anymore, can't I just stop it? Simply because I want different for myself? Once I started asking more questions, things started to change. All of a sudden, there was so much more questions that I started to have. What do I need to do? What do I need to learn? Where do I start? Can anyone help me? Can I work with someone to make things easier? I started reading self-help books, looking for motivational speakers, and those in a position that I always wanted to be in. What are their stories and what did they do? I started to try new things. By 24, I had my luxury apartment. I was on the 9th floor with a beautiful city view. That was the start of me breaking the generational curses and showing myself that I could have anything that I want. I always said that I would live in luxury, and I did. Literally, I began to annihilate the voice that was telling me that you won't make it. You can't do it. Your parent never did it, so how will you? I told the voice, watch me. I'll take step by step, and I'm bound to reach where I'm going. And ever since achieving that dream of mine, I've been questioning everything. I've been questioning what I believe, why I believe what I believe, what I think, the way that I think. How long have I been thinking the way that I've thought? How can I improve daily? What can I do daily to propel me forwards towards my dreams? Who am I doing this for? Who is in charge of me? How do I change my actions so that I get new results? How do I get more of what I want? How much work is too much work for me? What kind of work am I not willing to do? Who do I listen to? Do I believe everything that I'm told? Who's unqualified to give me advice? What have I outgrown? Who have I outgrown? How do I want to feel daily? What can I do to take care of myself? What am I eating? What am I drinking? My point is, in order to learn yourself, you need to ask yourself more questions. Ask questions about everything from where you live to who your friends are, what products you are using in your hair and on your skin. What do you care about? Ask yourself. Ever since I've started to ask more questions like I did when I was a child, I've started to unlearn things that I don't believe in. And I've started to move towards the dreams that I've always wanted for myself. I've stopped believing in everything that I'm told, and I started questioning the reason why somebody would tell me such a thing. Who are you? Who am I? And why should I believe anything that you have to say to me? Now that you've asked all the questions, it's time to do the things necessary for you to experience the things that you want. If you haven't started, it's time to ask yourself, who told you that you can't have whatever it is that you want? Now ignore them and go after what you want. Because the truth is, you can have anything that you want. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this video gives you insight to who I am. I hope that this video helps someone, and I hope that it encourages you to start asking more questions. All right? I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.